If you're haunted with guilt or even shame over bad decisions you've made financially in the past, I invite you to tap along with me and see if we can leave those burdens behind. I think that these negative emotions really don't add anything to our life now. They're corrosive to our self-esteem, and they probably don't help much with future decision making. So let's just tap that stuff away. Okay, so EFT is a way of making negative statements while we're tapping on key acupuncture points to just release old stuck negative emotions, negative limiting beliefs, and get excess stress and anxiety out of our bodies. So I will show you where to tap, give you words to say, and pause so you can say the words back, ideally out loud, or you can do it silently in your own mind. I don't recommend watching the video without also tapping, because EFT works by focusing on the negative, what we're trying to get rid of. It's not very helpful just to listen. Okay, so without further ado, one more thing. Thinking about your regrets over past financial bad decisions or guilt or even shame, on a scale of 0 to 10, where 10 is the most intense and 0 is nothing at all, how strong are those feelings right now? Just put a number to it, and we'll check back at the end of the video to see how you're doing with hopefully the number coming down. Okay, so tapping on the side of the hand, either hand is fine. Even though I have all this guilt over past financial decisions. And just say the words back to me. I choose to forgive myself as best I can. Oh my God. What was I thinking? This cost me so much. I'd be doing so much better now. I'd be doing so much better. It kills me. All this guilt. I should have known better. I mean, I know better now, and this is tapping down on the lower ribs. I know better now. If only I'd known back then. All this regret. This guilt. How could I have done it? It's like I shot myself in the foot. All this regret about bad decisions. I could just imagine how much better life would be right now. If only I had all of that money I just blew. I'd be so much happier. I'd be living my best life. I really blew it. And I just can't forgive myself for it. I should have known better. I should have listened to my intuition. All this guilt. This guilt over this bad decision. It really cost me. And I'm still paying for it. Every time I think of this bad decision, I'm paying for it. I mean, the money's gone. But I'm having a bad time. I feel bad about myself. And I just can't let it go. All this guilt for making such a stupid move. This feeling of shame. If I had it to do over again, I'd make such a better decision. I choose to forgive myself as best I can. This guilt is costing me. It's like a negative dividend I'm paying. And all the money I lost or didn't make, I choose to stop paying for that. I forgive myself as best I can. I really blew it. There's no going back to fix it now. So the best I can do is forgive myself and move on. I imagine how much better everything would be. But honestly, that's just a fantasy. I don't know what would have happened if I hadn't made that financial decision. I have a beautiful fantasy of how much better things would have been or would be now. But I don't know what would have happened. I might have got killed in a car crash. Who knows? This fantasy of how much better life would be right now is actually corrosive. I'm comparing my real life to this fantasy life. My real life sucks by comparison. I choose to let the past go as best I can. I'd love to have more energy and clarity to make new decisions, new good decisions. I choose to release this identity that I'm a loser, that I lost that opportunity. Why is it so easy for me to let go of the past? Why is it so easy for me to feel grateful for what I actually do have now? And why am I so optimistic about making great choices for the future? Okay, let me ask you to take a nice deep breath. Now, thinking about guilt or shame around this bad financial decision or decisions, on that 0 to 10 scale, just checking in right now, what would you rate your number? And has it come down? If it's still pretty high, I invite you to go back through the tapping, just tap through it all again, and keep doing that until you get that number as close to 0 as possible. You're just free from all that negative emotional intensity. That's just going to make your life better. So my name is Rob Nelson with Tapping the Matrix. Thank you so much for tapping along. Have a great rest of your day.